I'm Dan Brown at Playlist Live 2012 in Orlando, Florida, here with mystery guitar man Joe Penna. What do you do on YouTube? Would you classify it as music?
I think music is more of a hobby for me.
Okay.
What I really like to say that I enjoy doing on YouTube is coming up with different ways of doing video. Like quick video tricks and things like that. I do a lot of stop motion, I do a lot of VFX, and I usually have some kind of video tricks, like slightly tweaked reality, go along with some cover of a song or maybe just some beats that I'm making or something like that.
You do this full time?
Yeah, it's my full-time job.
But that has not always been the case. When did you make the leap?
I got out of college and I started doing video stuff. So then that's when the recession hit and I was like, all right, so I have to move to LA. So when I moved to LA, I was like, I'm gonna give myself 1 year trying to do YouTube full-time, putting all of my effort into it. If it works, that's great. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna start working as a PA in a video production company or something.
And it worked?
It worked.
And for people who don't know what Guitar Impossible is.
Yeah, it's basically I was trying to play this Mozart song that's way too fast. It's not meant to be played on a guitar. It's supposed to be played on a violin with a symphony, and I'm not that good at guitaring. So I play the song like really slowly, and I try to speed it up, but it just sounded like I didn't know how to do it exactly, so it just sounded weird. I ended up having to cut every note out of the song one by one, and kind of making like this weird kind of like stop motion-y kind of, it's not true stop motion because it's not made with pictures and there's no moving object, but I guess it's very frenetic cutting.
So when you actually filmed it, you didn't know that you were going to do with it what you wound up doing with it?
Right, exactly.
Wow, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, that's true.
That's interesting. Have you ever had a really crazy interaction that you can think of with a fan that just kind of caught you off guard?
Yeah, I've had two kind of crazy ones. One was when we were traveling. I was in Taiwan, in the airport in Taiwan, because we were on a layover, and this like guy who's like 8'60", in like this really nice suit, and he has like one of those like I don't know what you call it, like the little earpieces.
IFB?
Yeah, one of those, yeah. And like he comes over to me, he looks like really mean. He's wearing like sunglasses, and like he comes over, he's like, hey, like he doesn't speak a word of English, and he's like, hey, you, and like he's like poking me like this, and I'm like, oh my God, what did I do wrong, you know? And he goes, I'm like, oh, yes, yes, that's who I am. And then weirdly enough, the first person that ever recognized me on the street has been the creepiest, because they kind of just like came up behind me and was like, put their hand on my shoulder, and I said, I know who you are, and like walked away.
Thanks for watching. I actually had the chance to interview a bunch of YouTube musicians while I was at Playlist Live, so to watch another interview with another YouTube musician, click on another YouTube musician over there. And also, be sure to subscribe to Fuse right here on YouTube.